forget Howard created heroic fantasy. He predated Tolkien, he predated so many people in his creation of these fantasy worlds, which now all of this exists because of Howard and his contemporaries in those days. So, you know, though he, yes, perhaps he used some politically incorrect language, and as I'm reading the African stories, thinking, yeah, this is going to be so cool, but I can't use that language. Kane can't perceive the natives of Africa in the way that Kane, I just don't think he can. But the stories are cool, and the harpies and the witch doctors. I mean, Hell's Teeth, you can't not want to put that on the screen. And, you know, James and I are talking, Samuel's talking about making, you know, it's going to be a big action adventure next, big fan, but in the heart of darkness in Africa itself. I don't think that's been done well yet, and that's going to be the next challenge. So it's absolutely a very, very well-made point, and it won't be sidestepped, it will just be addressed and made to not hurt so much.
We have a trilogy for us to go. So
yeah.
I think the next chapter is in Africa.
And it'll be the origins of the Juju staff, which we didn't make into this movie. You know, it's that cat-headed staff of Solomon is going to be something pretty special.
And then we'll be back in America, I believe.
We might do something with Native American.
Yeah, we were talking about a sequence possibly might make it into the next movie where Kane is on one of those rope bridges, and we might have lions coming down from each side that are on fire.
I like to burn stuff.
And because Sammy won't give us the money for the CGI, we just have to do it for real.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But that's, I mean, there's lots of cool stuff to do. But I mean, the other thing is, you know, this is not an expensive movie. We had to work very, very hard to get it to look as good as it does for the budget we had. And it really, really needs you guys to support it and prove there's an audience for this stuff, particularly if you want to see it in America. You know, the rest of the world, we're already on board over here. We need to make sure that there is a perception that this movie is something that will be seen, and that the heroic fantasy, serious-minded fantasy is well made. I mean, I gotta say, James is absolutely brilliant as Solomon Kane. He does the performance of a lifetime. If he's not a superstar after this, I will eat my hat. You know, and I gotta say publicly, thank you, James, because you really made it work for me.
Yes, thank you.
So if you want